Sensory processing refers to the means by which the brain receives, detects, and integrates incoming sensory information for use in producing adaptive responses to one's environment. Sensory processing disorder leads to disorganized, maladaptive reactions to and interactions with people and physical aspects of the environment.
Crab walk soccer is a game that can be done with several students. First, you want to divide the children into two teams and you want them to get in the crab walk position. For this position, you want them to sit on the floor with their knees bent and their hands behind their hips with their feet flat on the floor. Once they are in that position, you want them to then lift their hips up off the floor. Then you want to flip a coin to see which team has the ball first. The goal of the game is to get the soccer ball into the net. This activity works on hand-eye coordination, proprioception, core strength, and motor planning.
What we have here is a pom-pom ice cream sensory bag. What this does is provides children with a tactile input, which gives a calming and organizing effect on children, which improves their handwriting skills and which also helps hand dominance. The way it works is you have a cone down here with a red dot. So basically, you just line up all the red pom-poms here. Now this one needs an orange, this one here needs a yellow. And so as a child is trying to bring the pom-poms to each cone that corresponds with it, it's working on problem-solving skills. Just like that. Okay, you can change out the sheet. And all this does is slips behind the Ziploc bag, just like so. And then, so you want to mix these up, of course. Now this sheet is a little bit different. Here on the ice cream cone, you have yellow dot, orange, and then red, green, blue, then yellow, red, green, then orange, yellow, blue, then green, and then red, orange, and blue. This is working on sequencing. So on this cone, the child would line up a red, then an orange, and then a yellow. So all these skills help benefit handwriting skills, you know, under fine motor. And so, and then you can also, and I won't finish this one here, but you can also do like a 1 plus 1, right, 1 plus 1 here, and then the child had to put 2 on this cone. You could also do like 3 plus 3 here, and they'd have to put 6 if you wanted to. You could just add more pom-poms to it. So you can always make it a little bit harder, more challenging if you needed to. I'll make sure to provide your school with plenty of these. Thank you.
Hey y'all, my name is Tori, and this is a steamroller. So kids that need calming down, they're really hyperactive, you can use this on them for a calming effect, and then you can also use it a different way for an alerting effect to wake them up. And so all you need is a dough roller, some ponytail holders or rubber bands, and a towel, okay? And you can have them either I'm not sitting down, you can either have them laying down on their stomach or standing up. So, run away out. Okay. So you just start at the top for a calming effect and you roll down, okay? And then you make sure you lift up and come up. Make sure you're not going like this, up and down, because it just negates the whole calming effect. And then, can you raise your arms up for me? And then, same thing, start at the top and roll down. Lift up and roll down. And same thing on the other side. And then they can also be laying on their stomach, and you can do it to make it more calming. And then same thing on the legs. Okay? And then just make sure not to get their head or their sternum or chest area. And that's it.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about a way you can make an affordable stress ball either at home or for school. This would benefit your students who are constantly getting up during activities or assignments and pacing the room or tapping on their desk. This would benefit students who have trouble paying attention, or just to relieve some anxiety if you have a nervous student. So the finished product of this DIY stress ball looks like this. It's a balloon. This one's filled with rice. You can find pretty much anything at home to fill this with. Other options would be some beans. I like the small ones like this. You could fit a lot more in the balloons. Depending on what balloon you get, they don't get huge, you know. So smaller ones will fit better. Flour, baking flour, or powdered sugar like this gives a cool different texture and consistency. I've noticed a lot of the kids like this in the flour. Of course, rice, like I said, and I know kids love slime. So you could either make your own at home or buy it already made like this and put it in the balloon. And it shouldn't dry out as long as you get all the air bubbles out. Throw in it. And then also Play-Doh. All kids like the feeling of Play-Doh, squishing it. So, how you do it. I don't have any more balloons here at home, but I can show you. You would just pull open the top of the balloon and put either a paper funnel, or if you have a funnel already, you just put that down in there, and then you would fill it with whatever items you want. It could be found at home. You can make your own slime. All the kids really love this, and even adults too. So that would be a really affordable option for your students in the classroom.
We will be supplying your classroom with a binder full of different sensory activities that can be used to address different sensory deficits that a child may have. We have some activities that address tactile deficits, which would be like different textures. We have some activities that address core strength, range of motion, and hand-eye coordination. We also have some activities that address attention, which is the child's ability to attend to a task for a certain period of time. We hope that you find all of these activities useful for your classroom.